What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, and I'm really excited to bring you a bonus late night upload because a brand new pack was just released. VALKYRIE'S Rage. I was literally sitting on the couch. I yelped and said, I gotta record this. I gotta open up some of these packs, and I want to do it with the Shady people. So if you guys are excited, well, just buckle in. Buckle freaking in, because we're gonna go ahead and spend 9,000 gems. I'm just gonna empty it out. I'm gonna empty 9,000 gems. Just gone. Just gone. Just get rid of it. How'd you get all those gems, Shady? I'm an addict. Let's just say that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I've very briefly looked at this pack, very briefly, and I'm just gonna show you guys Dimensional Alchemist is now in the game. That is crazy. That is crazy. I want it. We have an 1800 vanilla. 1800 vanilla. And it's a fairy. So it's opening up a whole new archetype. We have D-Wrath. Divine Wrath is in here? Oh no. That's also insane. Now granted, you don't draw as many cards in this game as you do in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, but D-Wrath is still wild. Really good in ritual decks, relinquish deck, that you want to discard those Sphere Kuribohs or those Jins. Use them from your graveyard. We also have Zera the Mont. We have a new ritual, 2800 Fiend ritual, which would be 3,000 in a Yugi deck. Any other crazy cards? I don't want to look through all these cards like this the way we did last time. What I want to do is I want to start busting open some packs, and we'll read them as we go, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on them, and what have you. If you guys enjoy this kind of video, let me know in the comment section. Of course, this is a brand new set. The Great Longnose. This card cannot be special summoned. This card returns, so it's a spirit. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent skips their next battle phase. We've seen this card in the game, just not available yet. Needle Ball. You can pay 2,000 life points to inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Burn Deck is viable. Burn Deck is now viable with this card right here. The Unhappy Girl. It's a spellcaster. While this card is face up in attack position on the field, this card cannot be destroyed as a result of battle. A monster that battled with this card cannot change its battle position except with a card effect or attack while this card is in the field. So if something chooses to attack that to do life points damage, it's got to stay in attack mode, which I don't know how much that'll benefit you. We got triple Kuriboh. Let's see what we got. Eben, Magician Kuran. During your standby phases, inflict 300 damage to your opponents for each monster they control. More burn damage. More burn deck. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Discard one card and chain this card to a trap card you activated. Whenever that trap card is sent to the graveyard, return it to its ownership. Wow. Okay, so hold on. So it costs a total of 3 to use the same trap card twice. It's not bad. It really is not bad. You get a Mishizor back to your hand. You can get a Mirror Wall back to your hand without paying the cost. Huh. Okay. Contract with the Abyss. This is so you can summon any dark ritual monster. Any dark ritual monster. So it's going to pretty much be the new ritual card for all decks, unless you have a foil and you're playing one ritual monster. Disappear. Move from play one card from your opponent's graveyard. This is good because there is some synergy with banishing cards now from your opponent's graveyard. The Masked Sorcerer. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, draw one card from your deck. Okay. Spellcaster. 1,100 in the Yugi deck with Yami on the field. Not bad. Getting to something that lets you draw is always something I want to keep in mind. It's interesting. And we have the Caligo Claw Crow. Look at this card. If you control a dark monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon. Wow, that's super clutch. I love this card. Dark Deck is going to exist. My friend Rolex is going to be super happy. This VALKYRIE'S Rage is bringing Dark Deck and fairies. This is nuts. Fatal. Each time one monster shifts the field to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage per card to the respective card owner's life points. Right there. Burn Deck is coming. Vanity's Call. Activate only Chain Link 4 or higher. Pay half your life points to get the activation effects of all of the cards in the same chain and destroy them. That's crazy. I don't know if that's going to see much play. And then we have a Zera the Mont. I don't know if that's going to see much play. Oh, baby. Is this our first Ultra? I think this is our first Ultra. Let's get it. Twin-Headed Wolf. When there's another face-up fiend-type monster on your side of the field, negate the effect of flip effect monsters destroyed by this card as a result of battle. Okay, that's pretty good. No flip effects if you have another fiend on the side of the field. So Fiend Deck is pretty good. Beast Rage. All monsters you control gain 200 attack for each of your remove from play beast type and winged beast. So more remove from play action. And then we have Shino Bird Power Spot. What is this? Spirit monster you control gain 500 attack and defense. You face up wind monster you control returns to your hand. You can add one spirit monster or ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. Oh, okay. So trying to get spirits on the map. Trying to get spirits on the map. I like that. Another great long nose. It's saying new, but I know that oh, that's a foil. That's why. Mystical Wind Typhoon. Activate only chain link 3 or higher. Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. You cannot activate this card if multiple card effects of the same name are in that chain. Ah, so that has to be the third point. But it's a destruction. It's a free spell or trap destruction, which can actually be really, really good. Keep an eye on this card. Try to use it. I think that that's actually a really good card. And we have Ox the Pumer. This card, it's 1500 attack with 6 stars. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play 2 Beast Warrior type monsters in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Beast Warrior type monster to activate one of the following effects. Double the attack of this card. This card can attack your opponent directly. That's an interesting card. Special summons. Special summons are coming into the game now. Like, special summons, the only cost is the graveyard. That's really cool. Chaos Seed. If you control both light... Oh, Twilight! If you control both light and dark monsters, you can target one of your banished light or dark warrior type monsters, add it to your hand. Okay, so you can get something back. All right. Another Mystical Wind Typhoon. And Angel number 7. I remember this card. When this card is tribute summoned, it gains the following effects. The effect of effect monsters cannot be activated. That's crazy. So it is a 2 cost, but of course, with the Serpent, you only got to treat the Serpent. This is a really good card. I think this is a really good card, and it's a fairy. Those fairies coming through. 3 Krivo. Is this another Ultra? Let's get it. Out of the same 10, is this our first 10 packs? Garma Sword. Oh, this is Ritual Summon Garma Sword. Cyclone Laser. You can equip this card to Gradius. Only to Gradius. Increase the attack of Gradius by 300 points. When the equipped Gradius attacks with an attack that is higher than defense, inflict piercing. And Pump Princess, the Princess, the Ghost, a super rare. It's a zombie. If this face-up card is destroyed while in a monster zone, you can place it face-up in your spell or trap card zone as a continuous spell card. That's good for Dweller in the Depths, maybe. Ooh. Instead of sending it to the graveyard. When this card is treated as a continuous spell card by this effect, during each player's standby phase, place 1 pumpkin counter on this card. All monsters your opponent controls lose. It's basically built-in balloons. It's perfect for Dweller in the Depths. Oh, my baby Lanta. Oh, my baby Lanta. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there as a tribute, you can special summon this card. Wow, so it's a tribute. I love the art of this card. You tribute it and it comes back at the end of the turn. That's a nice card. I could see some use for that, and it's a warrior. Thebin Nightmare. While you have no cards in your hand nor in your spell or trap card, so once you've exhausted all your resources. No. Once you have played all your resources and you have no spell or trap and no hand, it gains 1500 attack. I want to make a deck with this. I want to make a deck with this card. And it's a fiend, so it's 1700 in Yami Yugi's deck. Oh my goodness. All right. Veil of Darkness. During your draw phase, if you draw a dark monster, reveal any number of them, send them to the graveyard, then you can draw 1 more card. I don't know how that will be a thing, but I'm sure it'll be a thing. I'm sure it will be. This should be the last pack. Chain Healing. Gain 500 life points. If this card was activated as Chain Link 2 or 3, add this card to the deck and shuffle it. If this card was activated Chain Link 4 or higher, return this card to the hand. Another Disappear, and then a Mephis the Infernal General, a 5-star 1800. When this card attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense, inflict piercing. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, discard 1 card. That's good. That's good. If it wasn't, it's 5 stars though, so cost down deck. Maybe a cost down deck for that. But that's gonna go last 10 packs. All right, so that's our first 10. We're going in again. The question, am I buying this entire box? I mean, if I have enough gems to do it, which I think we might. We can buy, yeah, maybe we can. Twin-Headed Wolf, Miraculous Rebirth, activate only as Chain Link 4 or higher. Select 1 monster from either player's graveyard and special summon it. What? Oh my gosh, monster born, but it has to be Chain Link 4 or higher. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, this card seems really good in, you guessed it, Strawberry, because Strawberry or Guardian, as soon as your opponent summons a monster, that's 2, if you have 2 of them on the field. Then you just need to activate 1 other spell or trap card on your side of the field, and then this one. I'm going to try to make that deck. Dark Mimic level 1. Level 1, yes. Levels. During your standby phase, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, special summon 1 Dark Mimic level 3 from your hand or deck. Oh, I love the levels so much. And it's flip, draw a card. So that's not terrible, just the tech. I mean, you might as well like run Skelengel, but Dark-type monsters are going to be a thing in this game now. There's the Gradius 1200 machine with that special equip. Not sure if that's ever going to see play. And there's another Veil of Darkness. A faint plan. A player cannot attack face-down monsters during this turn. Whoa. That can preserve your flip effects. Okay. Needle Ball. There we go. Speaking of flip effects right there. Skull Knight number 2. If you tribute summon a Fiend-type monster by tributing this monster, special summon 1 Skull Knight number 2 from your deck. Oh, okay, so Fiends have really, really high possibilities now. Because getting the special summon from your deck is something that nothing else does. Well, no, there's a couple things, but you know what I mean. It's not a common attribute or a common effect. Chaos Zone, a field spell. Each time a monster is banished, place 1 chaos counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 4 or more chaos counters from your side of the field to target 1 banished monster with a level equal to the number of chaos counters you removed. Special summon that target. When this card on the field is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can add 1 light or dark monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of counters. Okay, so it's all about counters. New field spell. It could be interesting. I do like it. I like the banish zone is becoming a thing. This 1200 Beast Warrior, once per turn, you can toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, inflict 1,000. Oh my gosh. Or take 1,000. Ooh. I think there's a card in the game that says anytime you take damage, instead gain it. Do they have gift card in here? I don't know. We'll find out. Gift card is the opposite. Never mind. Tribute 1 dark monster, draw 2 cards. Your opponent can negate this effect by revealing 1 spell card in their hand. I don't really like it. It's like the Common Charity, except your opponent can negate it just by revealing a spell card. And I don't know. Maybe. It's situational. If you get that negated, that sucks. Oh, Dahomey, it's a spirit, of course. Return it to the hand. When this card is normal summon or flip summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, change the target's battle position, which is nice. But this is obviously a 0-100 spellcaster, spirit. Negate all equipped cards on the field. That's not a bad trap. However, since Ruryoku is a thing, and that seems to win games a lot, I think this trap is a little weak. The only thing it does counter, I guess, it also counters Relinquished. Maybe? I don't know if they count as equipped spells. I'm pretty sure Relinquished says equipped spells. Whiptail Crow, a 1650 vanilla fiend, which means in Yugi's deck, it's 1850. I think the highest right now, because there's no 1700 fiends or spellcasters that I know of. I don't think so. Wow. So Whiptail Crow, huge vanilla card for this game. There's the Zera Ritual, and then we have Zera the Mont right behind. What else do we have in this back? We've seen Cyclone Laser, we've seen Chaos Seed, we've seen the Unhappy Girl. So all duplicates. Sinister Seeds. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle in which you took damage, and it was in face-up attack position at the start of the damage step and when it was destroyed, so no piercing damage essentially. Special summon 1 Sinister Seed token for every 500 points of damage you took from that battle. Wow. She can flood your field real fast with Sinister Seed tokens. All right. Spirit's Invitation. We've seen this card in the game. We just haven't been able to get it yet. Each time your spirit monster returns to your hand, select 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field and return it to its owner's side. Pay 500 life points for each turn you want to keep this. And then Dream Sprite. It's a plant. When attacked by your opponent's monster, select another one of your monster cards and designate it as the target's attack. Wow. That's super sketchy. I like that. I really like that. Well, we got Hieroglyphics in the back. What do we got? Great Long Nose. Straight Flush. Activate only when all of your opponent's spell and trap card zones are occupied. Destroy all cards in your opponent's... Wow. I know it has a picture of 5 cards, but there's obviously only 3 in this game. This card is good. In my opinion, now you can never... You got to play this card. I would play this card. You don't have to, but you can. And it counters Relinquish because they fill up a lot faster. If your opponent plays traps and wants to be defensive, they're screwed. And then Dark Mimic level 3, we got it. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card. But if this card were special summoned by the effect of Dark Mimic level 1, draw 2 cards instead? Oh, I want to make a Fiend deck so bad. Wow. I really like it. Lord British Space Fighter. What? I've never seen this card. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, select 1, activate 1 of the effects. You can attack once again in a row. Select and destroy 1 set card of the field. That's really good. And special summon 1 multi-token. Wow. Machines trying to come up in the world. All right. The Theban Nightmare. Really good Fiend card in my opinion. It would work really well. The Theban Nightmare would work well with that ability that says you gain 1,500 life points but start off with 1 less card. I don't advise it, but it can work. All right. I'd rather see like run balloons and then discard your whole hand once you have that, and you have a 3,000 beater on the board. Let's go ahead and spend let's buy another 10 packs. This is taking a little while, but it'll go quicker once we've seen all the cards in this set. The Garma Sword, a 2250, 2150 ritual monster. Dark Warrior. Accumulated Fortune. Activate only as a Chainlink 4 or higher. Draw 2 cards. All right. I do like that. Dark Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, banish all defense position. Wow. So you can, if your opponent attacks, say you're on the ropes, you can go Dark Mirror Force and then chain Windstorm Etiqua. So they all go in defense, and then Dark Mirror Force banishes all of them. That's cute. I think Trap Deck for Odeon is starting to seem a little bit more viable now. Photon Veil. Shuffle 3 light monsters from your hand into the deck. Then add 1 to 3 level 4 or lower light monsters from your deck to your hand. If you add 2 or more monsters, they must have the same name. Okay. Interesting. So it's for light. But you need to shuffle 3. So if you can shuffle 3 useless, I don't really like this card that much, to be honest. If you can find the synergy, let me know in the comment section down below. During your opponent's turn, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Special summon 1 Mirage token with the same level, a type, and attribute. Destroy this token during the end phase. So it's basically just like, hey, want to crash with me? It's like cloning, but it doesn't have to be on the summon. So this feels like a worse cloning to me. But I could see it having its need. At the same time, it's okay. Shinobird Crow. I love the way this card looks. Cannot be special summoned. It is a spirit. So you can discard 1 spirit monster until the end of the battle phase. This card gains the attack defense equal to that discarded monster. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summoned or flip face up, it's returned to the hand. Same as it always is. Once per turn during either player's damage step when this card battles. Okay, gotcha. So it's in the damage step you could discard a card. Interesting. So spirits really are trying to come through. I'll have to feature a spirit deck on the channel once this Kaiba Cup event is over. We've seen Gradius option. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This monster can only special summon by selecting 1 face-up Gradius on your side of the field. The attack and defense of this becomes the same attack and defense as the selected Gradius. Okay. So it's a copy. It's literally a copy of your Gradius. If you have that equip on it, you can get 2 of them for free. Vanity's Call, Straight Flush, and Ghost Knight of Jackal. You can special summon an opponent's monster that is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this card as a result of battle to your side of the field. What? Oh, and it costs 5. They really want cost down to be used, in my opinion. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, we saw something about special summoning Beast Warriors. Oh, no, return them to your hand. Never mind. Spirit's Imitation and Zera the Mont. See, we're getting some duplicate packs now, so it'll go a little faster. Garma. Skull Lair. Remove from play any number of monster cards in your graveyard to destroy 1 face-up monster in the field whose level is equal to the number of cards you remove from play. That's crazy. I love Skull Lair. I used to use this card all the time, but it's not going to work as well with how little the decks are. Cannot be special summoned once per turn. If another spirit monster is normal summon or special summon whilst monsters in the field, you can draw 1 card, and then you have to return it to the hand. Okay. But, okay, you can do that, but they're going to return to the hand. Huh. You have to get an extra summon somehow. I know the synergy's there. I know it's there. 1500 win monster. But really, it's only going to work in a spirit deck. Triple Star Trion, Foil, Luminous Soldier. If this card battles with a dark monster, increase the attack of this card by 500 points during the damage step. Wow. It's 1 tribute. It's 5 stars. Warrior. That's not bad. And Tension. This card gains 4 attack for each level face-up level 2 monster you control. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the level 2 deck has possibilities. This is the power that I feel that deck was missing. Wow. I mean, at the most, it's going to be a 1600 fairy. So is that really worth? I don't think so. Actually, no, because it gains it for itself. It should be 2,000. Okay, all right. It has that power. It's a 1,200 fairy initially. Inba White Rabbit. Okay, this is new to the game. We've seen it so many times, but now we can actually get it. Pretty sure we all know what this does. This card returns to the owner's hand. This monster can attack your opponent's life points directly. And Dark Mimic level 1, which you already have. And we haven't pulled any more Ultras. Like, I want to get Dimensional Alk so bad. Oh, I didn't get to read that! Ah, my finger got happy. Hero Shadow Scout. Flip, your opponent draws 3 cards. Both players look at the cards. If there are any spell cards among them, discard those spell cards. Wow. But they draw 3 cards. This is good for deck out! Oh my gosh. The deck out deck just got even better. Maybe. I think? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. We will find out on the channel. I don't know if my hair looks crazy now. Garma Sword Oath. Orb of Yasaka. Equip only to a spirit monster. When it destroys an opponent's monster battle, send and sends it to the graveyard. Gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. When the equipped monster you control is returned to the hand and the card is sent to the graveyard, return this card to the hand. Okay, so you keep dropping them. You keep dropping them and coming back. That's a good card if you like spirits. Pineapple Blast. When you normal summon a monster, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, destroy your opponent's monsters so that your opponent controls the same number of monsters you do. So come down to the same amount. If you have 1, opponent has 3, you can destroy 2 monsters. That's pretty good. I kind of like that. Ooh, I do like that. Pineapple Blast seems pretty interesting. That's a good card. All right, let's go for another 10 packs. Let's go for another 10 packs. Triple Karibo on that first pack, but nothing happening. Gradius, Thebin Nightmare, and Ritual Raven. If you ritual summon a dark ritual monster, this one card can be used as... What? Galendolf, the deck. When you just have to use 1 card? Oh, Ritual Raven, come to my bosom. That's incredible. Triple Karibo again, but no dice. Foil Garma Sword, Dark Spirit Art Greed, and Shino Bird Crow. So all dupes. All freaking dupes. Spell Reclamation. Discard 1 card and chain this card to a spell card you activated. So you can get it right back. So you can use 1 spell card twice, which... I'm trying to think of instances where it would be really, really good. Where it's worth... Basically, you're turning that other blank card into that spell card again. So it's good for in decks, in my opinion, that you're going to use stuff in the graveyard. So the Jins, for the ritual summons, anything that can activate in your graveyard, Sphere Karibo, etc. I'm sure there's more now from this set that I'm missing. Here, another hero, Shadow Scout. Triple Karibo again. Garma's Sword Oath, Photon Veil, and Ghost Knight of Jackal, which we've already seen. Okay, Pegasus. Moisture Creature. That doesn't sound delectable. Well, yes, it does. If you tribute summon this monster by tributing 3 monsters on the field, destroy all spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field. I mean, it works well if you can get free... Like, if you can go, like, Stray Lambs, set another card, and then Windstorm Etika to protect all your monsters, and then do it, then it's great, but definitely situational. Monster Recovery. Target 1 monster you control that is owned by you. If that monster is still in the field, shuffle it and your entire hand into the deck. Also, after that, draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled from your hand into the deck by this effect. So, you spend this card, and you spend this spell card, your hand. But you only get to draw back what you go from your hand. So it's like a -2. I don't like this card. Let me know what I'm missing with this card. I just don't like it. I don't see the purpose of it. You get to shuffle the monsters on the field back into your deck. I get that. But I mean, it's good in burn deck that uses Hiroshima. You can flip it face up, use this card, get it back in your deck and draw it again, and then your opponent draws 3 and you could potentially deck them out. I don't know. Cyber Raider, super rare machine, 1400 dark type monster, dark attribute monster. When this card is summoned, activate one of these effects. Target one equipped card, equip to a monster in the field, and destroy it. Target one equipped card, equip to a monster in the field, equip it to that target, to this card. Ooh, so you can steal and equip, or just destroy one. All right, that's not a bad card. Machine is really trying to step it up in this set. Spirit's Invitation, Ebon, and Doomsday Horror Foil. I love this art. This card's attack and defense are equal to the number of banished dark monsters times 300. Yes. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, return all banished dark monsters to the graveyards. Wow. Oh, that sucks, though. That part really sucks. Well, now that spell card that I was just doubting works really well with this. If you think this is going to get destroyed by some means, most likely not an attack, because you only need to banish like 6 monsters. It's 1800 beater. A Fiend, which is 2000 in Yugi's deck. And I think with the decks this small, that's not going to work out well anyway. So let's move on. Monster Recovery, there it is. Penumbral Soldier Lady. If this card battles a light monster, gain 1000. So it's the opposite of the one that we saw already. And Shino Bird Crow again. Man, those crows are flocking to us. Lord Bird of Space Fighter, Needle Ball, and Dream Sprite. So nothing too crazy. A lot of really good stuff. Let me know in the comment section if you're still here. First of all, use the hashtag still here. And also let me know what your favorite card in this set is and why. Twin-Headed Wolf, or Reviusaka, and Pineapple Blast. Lord Bird of Space Fighter, Disarmament, destroy all equipped cards on the field. That's a good card. That's better than the other one that I was thinking of. This counters relinquish, but it's still situational, of course. Still situational. So nothing too wild. We got one super rare. We've not pulled a single ultra. We've not pulled a single ultra in 40 packs. Well, speak of the gosh darn devil, Pegasus. Show me that Millennium Eye. Thebian Nightmare, a foil version. Beast Rage, which we've already seen. And Soul Exchange! This card being in the game is crazy. Oh my, just listen to it. You must tribute that monster as if you controlled it. So, this card is so good. This card is so... I know you can't conduct battle phase, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. So Soul Exchange with those cards, and I'm like, they cost a tribute, this sucks. It makes them worth. It makes them worth. So we got another Soul Exchange. We got our first Soul Exchange. Chakra, a 2450 Fiend ritual that's 8 stars. And you can use that with the one that costs 1. Get this out for free, but why would I just get Gallandolf? I don't know. Because it's a Fiend. Well, Gallandolf also gets buffed. Isn't it a Spellcaster or a Fiend? It's one of the two. And then Dark Spirit Art Greed again, which I don't really like that card. Zera Ritual, Lord British Space Fighter, and Hero Shadow Scout. I remember that card in real life, too. Oh, what does this mean? Is it a triple? It says BAM! What does BAM actually mean? Chaos Zone, Whiptail Crow, and our second ultra rare, the Sky Scourge and Rise. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by removing from play 3 light fairy monsters and 1 dark fiend monster in your graveyard. Ooh. Once per turn, you can remove from play 1 face-up monster in the field. If you activate this effect... Okay, so it has a Chaos Sorcerer effect. It has the Chaos Sorcerer effect, but you need to remove 4 monsters instead of just 2. But it's a 2400 special summon. I could see that being a deck. I could see that being a deck. Do not get me wrong. The fact that I can just remove from play or relinquish is great. We saw Pegasus's Eye. We're going to get another Ritual Raven, which is great. Ritual Raven is going to be super staple in Dark Ritual decks. Sinister Seeds, Gradius option, physical double that we've seen that I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know about it. White Magician Pickaroo, the Mask Sorcerer again, and the Shino Bird Crane. These birds, all coming towards me. Give me that Ultra Bam. Give me that Ultra Bam. 3 Ultras in the same 10 packs, please. Falchion B, 1200, 800. If this card destroys an opponent's battle, activate one of these effects. Send 1 Light Machine monster with 1200 or lesser attack from your deck to your graveyard to set up for plays. Target 1 Light Machine type monster with 1200 from your graveyard and special summon it. My tongue is totally not working anymore. So this is cool. You can special summon stuff. I like it. And we got the 1800 Vanilla Fairy. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is going to change the game for, like, your vanilla deck. Like, Jerry Beans Man, not completely outclassed, because Jerry Beans Man does get around the 4-star Ladybug. But this card right here, you can quote me on it, going to be ridiculously good. Inaba White Rabbit, the Emperor's Holiday, and Veil of Darkness. Come on, give us some new stuff. Oh, Sword of Kusanagi. Equip only to a spirit monster during battle. Inflict piercing. When the equipped monster you control is returned to the hand, and return this one. So it gives a spirit monster piercing. Angel number 7 is back, which I think that's a really good. I think Angel number 7 is pretty solid. This is any effect monsters, right? The effect of effect monsters cannot be activated. That's so good. That's so good. Just turn off all the effects. All of them are gone except for your own. Okay, let's see what we can get. After the Struggle. This card can only be activated during your main phase 1. All monsters on both sides of the field that have been involved in damage calculation are destroyed during the end step of the turn. Accumulated Fortune and Zera the Mons. Oh my Lanta, baby. All right. Limit Impulse. Send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 2 soul tokens. These tokens cannot be tributed except for a tribute summon. What? Okay. Well, that's not that has synergy now that the graveyard's live. Now that the graveyard is live with with the machines, and then removing cards to special summon the big boys, it's fine. Contract with the Abyss and Tenshin is back. I think we've seen almost every card besides the supers and ultras now, which is good. Pernumble Soldier Lady, a Tohim, Iban, and Hero Shadow Scout. Another one of those guys. They're flocking to me. Moisture Creature, Chakra, and the Pumer again. 3 Karibo, something new maybe. Otahim, Falchion B, and Teva, this warrior. 5 stars, 2,000, 1,500 light. When this card is tribute summoned successfully, your opponent cannot declare an attack during his or her next turn. That's pretty good with Soul Exchange. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the first card I would run to, but it's not bad. Cyclone Laser, Photon Veil, and Dark Mimic level 3. Honestly, taking away a battle phase from your opponent is a big deal. Needle Ball, Chaos Seed, and Ghost Knight of Jackal. However, that card loses value just by the fact that Soul Exchange is in the game. If I take away your battle phase and then you take it away yourself anyway, there's no point. Resurrection of Chakra, this is used to summon Chakra. And then the Agent of Wisdom. During your standby phase, you controlled this face-up card and had no cards in hand, draw an extra card. So that's pretty cool. That's not bad. 1700 defense as well. Limit Impulse. Dark Mirror Force again. Oh, I love it. And Tension. I love seeing Dark Mirror Force in the game. Would they ever add regular Mirror Force? I don't know. Let's buy 10 more. This video is going extremely long. I do apologize for that if you don't like this kind of video. But it looks like I'm going to have to break this pack review up into 2 parts. I'll have another video of this up tomorrow. I'm not going to put it up tonight because that's just wild. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. So tomorrow we'll finish opening the rest of this box. And then, of course, our Kaiba Corp video is still going to go live tomorrow. Most likely. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll push the Kaiba Corp. No, we won't. We got a winky face. What does that mean? Can it be my first prismatic? Can it be my first prismatic? Chaos Zone, Sword of Kusanagi, and Nobleman of Extermination is in this game. What? You guys can read that. Select, destroy, remove from play 1 face down spell and trap card. If it was a trap card, both players can remove from play all copies of that card from their deck. This changes the game. This is the card you want. You want this card. You need this card. It's better Dust Tornado in my opinion. I don't even want to run Dust Tornado. Well, this is only for 1 set card. Dust Tornado can be for field spells, so they're different uses. But we haven't had anything to destroy a set card besides Stomping Ground or whatever that was, the dragon. Skull Knight number 2 again. Oh my gosh. All right. Ghost Knight of Jackal. Beast Rage, Mephist, and then Shinobird Crow. So we're getting lots of duplicates now. Cyclone Laser, Orb of Yasaka, and Pineapple Blast. After the Struggle, Fatal Abacus. I don't know why I can't say that word. Triple in a Wink. And then a 4th. This is an Ultra. The 4th is an Ultra, baby. Falchion B, Limit Impulse, and Adhesion Trap Hole. When your opponent summons a monster, have the attack of that monster. That's really not bad. I do like this card. It sucks for cards that there's something, like you wouldn't activate it on like a Relinquished, obviously, but I do like it. Like turning a big Blue Eyes or something that they summon, a ritual, a 2800 into a 1400 is beautiful. So I do like that. Adhesion Trap Hole. Okay, we've opened up. I said I was going to spend 9,000 gems though. I guess I'm not spending 9,000 gems. I originally was going to, but this video is just way too long. Straight Flush, Twin-Headed Wolf, and Kiro's Shadow Scout. Whiptail Crow, a Bear Yushoni, and Dark Spirit Art Greed again. Anything new? Anything? Luminous Soldier, we've already seen this. That's the one that gains 1,000 when battling a dark monster. Inba and Skull Lair. Sinister Seeds, Disappear, and Contract with the Abyss. I'm hunting Dark Dimensional Alchemist tomorrow on this channel. I don't even care. I don't even care. The Emperor's Holiday, Grady's Option, and Fairy Meteor Crush. So it just gives piercing to any monster. So it's infinitely, well, not infinitely better than that Spirit card, because the Spirit one returns to your hand when your Spirit does. This is good for anything. If you just want piercing, just take the piercing. Accumulated Fortune, Garma Sword, and Teva, which you've already seen. Sword of Kusanagi, Falchion B, and Ritual Raven. We got our 3rd. We're good to go. Now, I don't know if... Yeah, I'd run 3. I would run 3. Whiptail Crow, Chaos Zone, and Dream Sprite. All right, so we can see that we didn't get many new cards, so this really won't take too much longer. I don't think it will. We're at 33. 30. Now, we'll wrap it up here. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit subscribe because you don't want to miss the rest of this opening and the rest of the Duel Links and Yu-Gi-Oh action we have coming your way. I love you so much, but I'm going to get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.